Hello adventurers, in the last episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 series, we braved an eerie ruins of an abandoned monastery, searching its haunted halls for a path to Lae'zel's githyanki Creche. The journey was treacherous, and the deeper we ventured, the more the air grew thick with secrets and hidden threats. Now that we finally reached the Creche, what dark truths are we about to uncover? So here we are at last at the gates of Creche Yelek. So let's go ahead on through and see what this Creche holds for us. There's plenty of people to talk to, and we will go figure out what we need to do.
The search must be going bad. What if they don't find the weapon? Do we even know it? Forgive me, just still. I wasn't complaining. I'm honored to help search.
Quanirel, look at her. She's clearly not with the Inquisition.
Inquisition? What are you talking about?
Our queen's eyes and ears. They're her will incarnate, and right now, they're here.
At ease, I'm looking for the captain.
See? I told you. Nothing to worry about.
She's in her quarters, through those doors.
Alright, let's go talk to the queen.
We are permitted to walk so freely. Such a lack of discipline would be punished severely.
We're in the classroom now. Someone's getting punished over here.
Kachuki! We are training to fight Gink. You think they will hesitate?
They won't need to if we keep killing each other for them. It's stupid. Orphe...
Silence! It seems your childish prattling is attracting an audience. You fight again. This time, daggers only. And to the death, as instructed. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark?
If he won't fight, he's useless. Kill him yourself and be done with this.
Yes. A demonstration may be just what's needed.
Oh, what have I gotten myself into? Oh no! Jeez, my words have real impact here.
Ah, a true warrior's kill. Quick, bloody, and a scream to curdle the stomach juices of Vlaakith herself. Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time already.
Alright, very interesting. That was crazy. Can we loot this guy? Okay, we can. Hey! Where is he going? Alright, anyway. Is there anything in here? Is this the queen? No, it doesn't look like it. This is like the classroom where all the Gith are training to fight. See if our map tells us anything. Did we have to go to the classroom for something? Let's have a read of our quest. We reached the Creche. Lae'zel says there should be some kind of device capable of removing the parasite. We just need to find it. Find the captain of the githyanki Creche. The guard inside the githyanki Creche told us to report to the captain. The guards at the entrance of the githyanki Creche mentioned a captain. Alright, cool. We've gained access to the Creche. Should locate the curative device. Okay, that's pretty much it. I don't know why there's a marker for the classroom. I don't really care about the classroom, but... okay, that's not it either. Okay, let's just look around and see where we're at. Bunch of raiders here. Have a look at what's through this door. The hatchery. Ah, this is probably where we get an egg from.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
This place is trapped. Okay. Do we see any eggs that can potentially be stolen?
Step carefully, kin. Our hatchery is protected by lethal safeguards. I would hate to see you fall foul of them.
Hatchery? Where are all the eggs?
Hatched, mostly. Only one remains unbroken, watched over by Vashkoku, caretaker of our young. You may speak to him if you wish, but do not approach the egg, lest you fall foul of me.
Okay. I don't even see the egg, but sure. It's probably this thing over here. Is that the egg? It seems like we're gonna aggro the entire Gesh thing if we don't find some clever way of getting the egg. But it's good to know where the hatchery is. Let's not anger the entire Creche yet. See what's on this side. It's the infirmary over here.
time for chatter.
You're from the outside, aren't you? I can tell. You walk different to the others. Less directed.
Okay. Can't really loot anything out here.
This Creche's bunks looking tough.
If you're looking for the young ones, they're with the Savash in combat drills.
Okay. No one seems to really want to talk to us.
Necessary work, but does she have to enjoy it so much?
Getting a lay of the land here. We're in the infirmary now. Let's check out the other side. There's a waypoint over here. Nice. So we can get to the Creche whenever, and it's inside the Creche, unlike the Grove. What's up here? Didn't want to close that. Quarter Mistress. Nice. We can buy some stuff.
Blood, rust, scar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? The filth of these people. Unbelievable.
That's an impressive collection, Kin. Perhaps we might trade.
Impressive? Not the word I would use, but to each their own.
I see our very first purple items. Gloves of Dexterity. Sets the dex to 18. Ah, that's handy. I mean, if we have a character with low dex, I really want to buy these. 780. Knife of Undermountain King. This is a short sword, a finesse weapon. Reduce the number need to roll of critical hit by 1. The effect can stack when you roll 2 damage or less, reroll the dice. Advantage on attack rolls against lightly armored. Man, this is like a +2 knife. This is really, really good. 1200 gold. Any awesome weapons? Defender's Flail. AC +1. This is super handy for our tank, I guess. Tenacity. When you miss an attack, deal 4 bludgeoning damage anyway. And it reduces incoming damage. This is great. I want that. These boots are pretty good as well. Because our tank always casts concentration spells. So they gain 8 temporary hit points when they do that. And everything else looks pretty average. Now we can just take these if we want. We can try to pickpocket them.
Worthwhile that isn't covered in skvar, do let me know.
There's 2 guards here though. Might make it a little bit more complicated. I don't think I can just sneak up and pickpocket. They're gonna see me, right? Although they are patrolling around a little bit. Let's give it a go. It's definitely not going to be as easy to pickpocket as Aaron. If we hit shift, we can see these guys are just going to keep moving around. So the way we're going to have to do this is we're going to have to get people to distract them, I think. If we get Death over here, chit-chatting to you.
Another istic. You're lucky we didn't catch you outside, or you'd be in with the captain right now.
Okay, that didn't work. What if we enter turn-based mode?
Let's go.
And we end our turn.
Give up now.
You know this breeds madness.
Alright, here we go. Maybe this is a little bit better.
Well, hello.
Hide.
Leave no trace.
Get on
But
with
before we pickpocket, can we cast guidance?
it. You need to pick me up.
Quietly now. Some mild lass.
With guidance, maybe we can get this one. Deal 12. We should be able to do that. Nice. We rolled just a 12. Jeez. Alright, we got the flail. Should we try for some of these? Gloves of Dexterity sounds really good. It's only a 12 as well. Oh no, I exited the menu and now it's it says not enough resources to pickpocket her anymore. So we can't do it again. I don't have any more bonus actions for you. Unless I chug a speed potion. That was silly. I shouldn't have gotten out of the menu. If we give 1 speed potion to Astarion, we can bonus action drink that. Wait. Frick. That was the wrong person, but that's fine. Wasted a speed potion. But now I can pickpocket again. And we can try to get these gloves as well. I really want these gloves. Deal. We got a 20. Should we try stealing one more thing? Let's try stealing the knife. Nice, we got a 13. Wait, the target was 15. How do we get a 13 success? That's weird. Let's not push our luck anymore. I don't think we need anything else. Do we? Yeah, let's not push our luck anymore. Let's just close this and let's try to get out of here. Let's just run as far as we can with our entire party.
Time to rest. Time to press ahead.
Can we get out of here? Let's just use our dash. We just get into the next room. Or should we just go to camp? So, if we just end our turn, are we good?
I'm just waiting.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Environment's turn. They seem to not super be aware of what the heck's going on. So let's just exit turn-based mode and let's just group everyone up and let's just get them out of here. No one's creeping around, so it doesn't look like they realize they've been pickpocketed yet.
Quickly then.
So let's just get out of here.
Someone's been rifling through the wrong
Uh-oh,
pockets.
I've been caught.
You sense now would be a good time to clarify if that someone is you.
Try to talk your way out of the situation. We're good at persuasion, right? We need to roll a 15. Persuasion proficiency 3. We're gonna try to talk our way out of this one. Good luck. 13, nice. We got a 19.
You've been given the benefit of the doubt this time.
How did they find me?
Tells you next time you won't be so lucky.
How did they find me? I don't understand. Okay. Well, I mean, yeah. Pickpocketing is a dangerous thing, but hey, we got ourselves a lot of good stuff out of that. So Shadowheart, you're going to get this Defender's Mace, and now by default, your AC is going to be 21. That's amazing. Who wants Gloves of Dexterity? Let's have a look at the character sheet of everyone. So, 18 Dex would be amazing for you. Shadowheart's Dex is 16. Getting to 18 is not as important, I don't think. Who has the lowest Dex? Probably Lazelle, and having 18 Dex for her would be pretty cool. Then again, we could give it to Astarion to put him at 18 Dex, and then we can respec him into like Wisdom or something. I don't know, it's a hard choice. Who's got good gloves at the moment? Yeah, Lazelle doesn't even have gloves, so let's just put it on her for now. And then obviously we're going to give this knife to Astarion, right? Put it in your main hand. 6 to 11 damage with a knife, and then you can have an offhand of that. Fantastic. We've got some excellent weapons out of that. Alright, let's go have a chat with everyone else.
Let us have words.
Another outsider. Make yourself at home. The Chirai certainly has.
Why buy anything when we have an Astarion?
Curious.
Please, Chirai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight. Chirai, we could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chirai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
So many Gith words that I don't understand, but let's forge on. Wait, why are we in...
Oh, I hate wolves.
What is happening? Why are we in danger? Let's have a read of the quest. The captain is looking for the artifact that we carry. We should speak to her and see what we can find out. Fair enough. This is just Shadowheart stuff. I don't know why this is all highlighted still. Apparently Shadowheart wants to chat first. Should we talk to Shadowheart first?
I can't believe I'm actually venturing into a Gith stronghold again, voluntarily. This had better pay off.
Whatever happens, we'll be able to manage.
I've seen them at work before. I wasn't alone in my mission. All those who were sent with me were slain by githyanki blades. They must want that artifact back badly if they're dispatching red dragons in pursuit of it. But we cannot afford to lose it. I wish I'd never been sent on this mission.
Curious about that myself.
You'll have to live with that curiosity for now, I'm afraid. Let's just concentrate on ridding ourselves of these tadpoles. All will be revealed in due time.
These flare-ups you're experiencing, I'm concerned.
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. Apologies. I was less than forthcoming when you asked before. You didn't know about my faith. I wasn't sure how you'd react.
I think we've already gone down this conversation track last episode. Tell me about your fear of wolves.
I've always been terrified of them. Ever since I was a child. I showed you my memory of when I was lost in the woods. It can hardly come as a surprise. The Mother Superior wasn't above using it against me. If I disobeyed, sometimes instead of a whipping, she'd threaten to drag me to a wolf den. Never failed to bring me back in line. Why is it always the bad memories I can still recall? In any case, I'll be keen to avoid them.
Yeah, we did see in the last episode that she's afraid of wolves. I'll try to avoid wolves in future where possible.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Alright, let's talk to this person, and if hopefully we don't choose the wrong conversation things, because we might get into combat here.
You are not familiar to me, Rastil. Do you bring news of the weapon?
Weapon, I seek aid. We should be fighting this Gake incursion.
You ask me? I would relish nothing more than burning the Gake threat from this rock. We know infected flock to Moonrise Towers. I reported the gathering masses back to Tunarath. In response, they sent an inquisitor. Instead of ordering an assault, we were told to join in this mad hunt for an ancient relic. Inquisitor Wargaz has the Queen's ear, so we have no choice but to follow him in this folly.
If the Inquisitor seeks this weapon, it must be vital. Tell me of it.
It is small, angular, metal, adorned with Tirsu script, stolen by true soul heretics.
You sense Shadowheart's worry. This weapon sounds like the artifact you carry.
What was that look? You know something.
Oh no.
Do you have it?
Not this again. Deception. Oh, I can't do that. I don't know anything about it. Oh god. This is not good. +3 from Astral Charisma. Where did we get that from? That's something new. Alright, good luck. Otherwise we're getting into a fight, and if we get into a... Oh! We're getting into a fight. What do? We got inspo. I feel like we really need to pass this to not get into a fight. 17, just barely.
Then why, Rastil, do you waste my time?
No, the dogs.
By command of the Inquisition, you are ordered to join in our search. Return with the weapon or do not return at all.
Well, that's not very helpful to us. Do we even get any updates to anything? Okay. I can't loot anything around here. It says we can loot this stuff apparently. There's nothing in here.
I will be heard.
If you've something to say, speak to the Kithrak.
Let's just continue exploring around here. Maybe something will reveal itself. Can't get in there. So the captain wants the weapon. Otherwise, we have to discover the artifact's secrets, where we still have to talk to the captain. Have we just not done the right dialogue options? As dangerous as it is, I think I might talk to the captain again.
You have returned. Any news of the weapon?
If I do this, that's bad, right?
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Give it to me.
Produce the artifact.
No.
What if we just give them the artifact?
Yes. There it is. Exactly as described. The Inquisition will finally come to an end. Trickery? Heresy? How did you... You manipulate it when I cannot? It appears you have been chosen, Vin Isk. How lucky you are. Take the weapon yourself, then. Seek the Ch'rai below.
Okay, that didn't turn out as bad as I thought. I thought if we produced the weapon, she would just instantly attack us. But sure, she seems to allow us to go down here. The Inquisitor is displeased with the lack of progress in the hunt of the artifact. We should speak to him to find out more. Alright, well the cat's out of the bag now. They know we have the artifact. Let's go speak to the Inquisitor and see what happens. It looks like we're about to get into a fight, maybe.
The Inquisitor will be waiting.
Let's check out this path first. Looks like we're allowed to loot everything around here.
The Inquisitor may go.
Everything is highlighted red on my map. I can only assume that means we're going to get into a pretty big fight very soon. I might heal up Lizelle.
That should more than suffice.
And then we'll get Shadowheart to lead up front. I feel like we should just cast Bless now. What do you guys think? I almost guarantee we're going to get into a fight. Let's have a chat with the Inquisitor.
Our esteemed guest. My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geik slave vessel.
Ch'rai. Vlaakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you. Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
Oh, jeez. Shouldn't you be more concerned with the Mind Flayer's invasion?
What makes you think we are not? We are talking about the grand design, the restoration of the Illithid Empire. There is nothing of greater importance. But the weapon is the solution. I have heard it directly from Queen Vlaakith herself. It is how we will stop the Mind Flayers before they destroy us all. Hand it over.
What do I get in return if I give it to you?
The Geik are about to execute their grand design and you seek to bargain. Pahakva. The weapon. Now.
This is gonna be... What is the grand design?
The grand design is what all Geik seek. The restoration of the Illithid Empire, which spanned the entirety of the multiverse. For centuries, their elder brains sought to bring back their dominion. Every plot they hatched, we stopped. But now they are close to succeeding. Never before could they pause ceremorphosis. Never before could they let the infections spread undetected. You saw the thralls gathered on the Gake ship. Imagine that everywhere. Wants, needs, choice, all would cease to be. Everything rendered unto the Gake. So, the weapon. Please.
Alright, we ain't talking our way out of this. I won't let you take it.
Do not try me. Hand over the artifact or die by my hand.
You can't trust him, Lae'zel. Follow my lead. I will choose the right path. We need to keep Lae'zel on our team. Otherwise, we're in a lot of trouble. 14s. Is that enough? 20. Oh, we're all at 20 and it's still not enough. We've got inspo for this. We really need Lae'zel on team. Otherwise, yeah, there we go. There's a 20. Alright, at least we kept Lae'zel on our team. I feel like she would have left otherwise.
I hate that you speak the truth. Choose. Your path is mine to follow.
There we go. Lae'zel's gonna stick with us. I think if we failed that roll, she would have not been on our team anymore. We're keeping the artifact.
Fate is forged. Mother Gith, guide us.
Alright, wish us luck.
Your illustrious adventure ends here. Hetasith!
How strong are these guys? Let's carefully assess our options.
With me, to the death.
Alright, what are we fighting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dudes. So we've got a couple of raiders. They've all got 28 health. And then we've got the big guy who's on 112 health. So it makes sense that Shadowheart goes and deals with some of those first. We'll get Lae'zel to deal with the dudes in the back. So let's try this guy first. Might not use my superiority die. I might get a disarming attack against you first.
Let my name be known.
Damn it. Try again. There we go. Oh, but he saved the disarm. Okay, that's unfortunate because I wanted to go over here next. But we've still got one more chance. Let's go disarming attack one more time. 21 plus 4 damage. So much damage. Still didn't disarm it though. Can we pommel strike you? Nope. Okay, that's everything you can do. Yeah, we're gonna get shot here. Ow, 10 damage. That's a lot of damage on a star. Ow, 17 damage on a star. That's a lot. Alright, and then he's rallying that guy. Sure. I think Depth can go next. We kind of need you on maybe a little bit of high ground. And then I'm just going to guarantee take out this guy first. 8 damage. There we go. 1 down at least. We can Misty Step out of the way somewhere. Or we can just run behind Lae'zel. Alright. Shadowheart. I need you to just tank all 3 of these dudes, please. Let's get into melee range. And then we're going to use Spirit Guardians. That's your action. And then for your bonus action, you can just Shield of Faith yourself. Wait, is that a concentration? Condition. Hold on. Yeah, that's a concentration, sorry. With Spirit Guardians on, you can't do anything else. And that doesn't give me AC. Okay, that's fine. Alright, you can't do that. And there's nothing really else you can do. We can probably Healing Word Astarion, because he seems to be in a little bit of pain. And now it's just Astarion. So I learned that you can hit Shift. Not enough movement. Alright, if I go Shift here... Shift shows you where they're all visible from, so I should, in theory, be able to hide now.
We'll do it my way.
There we go. Now we should be able to sneak attack. I want to take out this guy next. 84% chance, which means I can't really do anything else. Like, I can't use my plus 10 damage thing, so we're just going to go for the damage we can get. Maybe we should use an Arrow of Fire. Is that still a sneak attack, or is that less damage now? 6 to 23... 6 to 19, but burns them. Let's just sneak attack. We don't need this Arrow of Fire. 14 damage, not bad. And then we will hide again.
Let's have a little fun.
And that's it for our turn. Let's see how much damage they can do to us. Alright, a little bit of psychic damage, not too bad. He's gonna Misty Step out there, sure. Oh. Okay, he's gonna Misty Step out of there as well. Okay, so that kind of ruined my tanking. So they really don't want to be with Shadowheart, which is fair enough. I kind of want to take out this guy, but I'm not in range. So this will have to be our next best option. Let's try to take out this guy. We'll use a disarming attack, I guess, and get rid of his wand. Not that that's going to do much. What else can I do? What about this guy? No. Let's do this guy.
You bow, or you break.
Okay. That's pretty much all you can do. We can heal ourselves a bit. This guy's gonna shoot. Okay, missed Astarion. Missed Astarion again, thank God. What is that? Rallying him. Okay. So, Depp can probably take out this guy over here, which we should probably do. 18 damage. Or we can try to firebolt this guy. We can try our new fireball. Look how much... Okay, that's going to hit Lae'zel though. Is there a fireball that hits these two but not Lae'zel? I don't know if that actually hits them. I think he's behind the pillar, so it's not going to actually hit them. So probably not the best idea. If we do a magic missiles at rank 3, does 10 to 25, which is low chance to kill this. We've got chromatic orb, which we can hit at 80% chance, and if we do it at rank 3, we can hit it. We can definitely kill this guy. 21 damage, nice. Well, not definitely, but high chance we can kill that guy. Alright, great. Let's get Depp sort of out of the way a little bit.
Don't waste a step.
Alright, Astarion, you need to get the heck out of there. We need you to go here. So we'll go dash. And we need you to dash like here somewhere. And then we can hide. And then we can sneak attack this one and hopefully kill it with 96% chance to do... Sneak attack does 6 to 23, so high chance to kill it. There we go. Another one down. Now there's only 2 dudes left. It's fantastic. We'll end our turn there. And now you can go up and just whack this one. I reckon you can go up here. Yeah, we can take an attack of opportunity. That's fine. Oh, they actually hit me with the attack of opportunity. And then we're going to do a big Radiance of the Dawn and hit both of them. There we go. 17, 19 damage and broke his rallied. Nice. And we'll end our turn there. Ow. 14 damage. Sure. Let's see what the boss does. What is Mind Stealing? Being drained receives a -2 penalty on AC, is vulnerable to psychic damage. That's not good. It's a concentration, so we're going to break its concentration. But I want to take out this guy first. So let's get Lae'zel. Lae'zel's in melee range. He can't do anything. So we'll just get advantage on that and try to hit him, I guess. Is the only thing we can really do. He's got a weapon, so we should try to disarm him, I guess. Oh, I got no more superiority die. Never mind. Let's just whack it with a lacerate. 4 damage, sure. Didn't break the psychic link. Alright, are you not hidden anymore? You are not. Can we move over here? And then if we go into hiding, how much sneak attack damage can I do? 70%, not great. We missed, sure.
Just like old times.
We'll just hide.
Need to stay focused.
Alright, you're up next. We really should take out this guy. Sacred Flame. 10 damage, very good. And then we'll get up into melee range of you. Is everyone still blessed, or is my blessed my blessed concentration would have been broken by this guardian angels crap. I don't really think that's too useful anymore.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
But we need depth to take out this last guy now. 4 damage, so I reckon we do a rank 2 arcane missiles. Each one does 4d4 plus 4 force damage. So I just need 1 on you, and then the rest can just go on the High Inquisitor. There we go. That was great. And now Depp can run around the corner and hopefully not get hit. Let's see what the High Inquisitor does. He keeps Misty stepping everywhere onto Depp. I can shield. 5, 5, 5. Upcast. Casting doesn't grant any additional benefits, alright? Nice. Look at that shield. Ow. But still, that shield was good, right? Alright. It's all us now. We can just take him out. Start with you. You've got nothing. So we'll just have to whack him.
Let my name be known.
Oh man, he's ready to parry. Is terrible. You know what I should have led with is Shadowheart's Fairy Fire. Because that gives... will break concentration. Alright. Okay, it didn't do anything. That's not great. I'm gonna put armor class on myself.
I am fury. I am death.
The dance macabre.
You're next.
Now they see me.
Oh crap. I didn't see whether I'm hidden anywhere. Let's go over here.
Into the shadows.
Now we'll hide. And then we'll sneak attack. 80% chance. I can't use the extra damage. That did 16. Nice. And now it's up to Depp. 32 damage. Can we kill it with something? What about a rank 3 chromatic orb thunder? 55% chance. That's very low. What about a rank 3 arcane missiles? Let's see how much a rank 3 arcane missiles does. 5 missiles. Alright, it's almost dead. Not bad. Yeah, he's gonna Misty Step here. We've got shield. Nice. Nice. Alright, Shadow, you're up first. Can we go over here and fairy fire it? Really want to fairy fire it. Nope. Did I fairy fire myself? No, it did work. Is he fairy fired? Yeah, he's fairy fired. Nice. So we don't need to do anything else with you. We can just go here and whack it. Look at that. 88% chance because of fairy fire. It's on 1 health. Who's gonna go and finish him off? Depp can. Try to whack it. Nah, let's not do that. That's crazy. What if Asterion misses? Can we sneak attack it? Yes, 80% chance with advantage. And down he goes.
Inquisitor Wargas was potent. We are impressed.
Who are we talking to right now?
My queen. Skarsai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The Deathless Queen has spoken. You will obey.
Why isn't she angry at us? It doesn't make sense. Wave politely. That sounds like something I'd do. That was the most coy thing to do.
I expected little of Istic education, but here we kneel before our queen. Your choice of allies is most vexing. They do not become you, Lae'zel.
Chma Zalav Lakith. You know me.
Erlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istic, you bear that which is ours. But are you friend Or are you thief?
I didn't take the weapon from you, but I'm returning. No, I'm the hero who found your weapon.
Your utility is proven, but your heroism is yet to be witnessed. A test, then, to see if you are as capable as you profess to be. That weapon you carry, the astral prism, it is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the grand design, sent to sabotage the astral prism. Our last defense against the return of the Elithid Empire. As long as they live, the prison is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and ascend!
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. Choose. But know this. The cost of refusal is great.
Not merely great, Lae'zel. Eternal.
So the person inside this thing is my guardian. Why would I do that? I can't do that. The person inside protects me from the absolute.
You are being lied to. I will be obeyed!
Skva! Do not defy my queen!
I don't want to lose Lae'zel on my team. If you're a god, do it yourself.
Perhaps I misheard. You would not speak ill of a god, would you?
Do not test her. She will be our ruin.
Oh god. I spoke too hastily. Please forgive me.
Obey, my child, and be forgiven.
I feel like I have...
Use the Planecaster's power to enter the artifact. Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must.
Oh, what do we do?
You will not leave this room until it is done.
Barna's in. I'll each step with purpose.
Did we just pick a really bad party comp?
Spoken. Do not leave this room except to enter the prism. Turn your back on me, and you will feel my blade against it.
Oh, did we just choose a really bad party comp in either that we're following Shadowheart's path or we're following Lae'zel's path? Like, I feel like if we don't do what Lae'zel wants, she's going to attack us and we're going to lose her from our party. And if we go in there and kill our guardian, we're going to upset Shadowheart. I don't know what to do. Well, before we do anything, let's just loot everything in this room first. Whoa, what is this thing? Potion of Angelic Slumber. Drink to fall into a 2-turn slumber. Unless interrupted, you will gain the benefits of a long rest. Cool. Then we've got a bunch of great swords. Circlet of Psionic Revenge. When you succeed a saving throw, the foe that caused the throw will take 1 to 4 psychic damage. +1 bonus to Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. That's cool. Just take all of their weapons. We'll probably sell all those at some point. They all have weapons. We've got a Diadem of Arcane Synergy. When you inflict the condition, gain Arcane Synergy for 2 rounds. I don't know what that does. We've got a +1 short sword. Not bad. We've got a +1 crossbow. Okay. Nothing fantastic here. I'm pretty sure I'm encumbered now. Can I go and sell some stuff? Got a ring. Strange Conduit Ring. While concentrating on a spell, the wearer's weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage. Cool. Not particularly useful to any of my builds right now. Some chests over here. Just gonna shuffle some stuff around because I'm a bit overburdened over here. Give some stuff to Astarion. All these weapons and armors. The Skin Burster. +1 halberd. When the wielder deals melee damage with this weapon, they gain 2 turns of Force Conduit. Interesting. Bunch of chests here. Lots of gold. Nice. Take it. Bunch of cool potions. What is this? Necklace of Elemental Augmentation. When one of your cantrips deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder, add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt. That is awesome. I want to give that to Depp. Because Depp casts a lot of cantrips, right? What is this? It's a necklace. Ah, then I gotta get to speak to the dead, but that's fine. We'll just keep that on us if we need to speak to the dead. Let's check the other room. There's a bunch of chests in here too. Oh, so much gold. What are these statues?
Lathander blesses the rising bountiful sun.
What? They turn?
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Athletic check failed. There we go. What does turning these statues do? Is this some sort of puzzle? Not really sure what we do with this puzzle. Is there maybe... Oh wait, something's happening. It opened a door. Nice. Some gold in these barrels.
An efficient path.
Where does this lead? Is this an alternate way out of here? Find the Blood of Lathander. Alright, let's have a read of our journal.
Something the matter?
No, what's going on? So, find the Blood of Lathander. We moved some ancient Lathandran statues and a secret passageway open. We should see what lies within. This is like a side quest. We left the Inquisitor chamber without entering the artifact. We should talk to Lae'zel about it. Okay.
Vlaakith. Vlaakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skaketh! Is this to be my penance? Is this heart of stone doomed to shatter? She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlaakith's favor yet.
You're an enemy of your people now. You need to accept that.
Silence! I must think.
Is she still on our team though? We spoke to Lae'zel about what happened with Vlaakith. In spite of the Creche's hostility, perhaps we still might be cured here. Okay. Alright, let's just do this side quest then, since we're over here. Doesn't look like there's anything over there. Let's go through this Daybreak Gate.
Looks untouched.
We're in some secret chamber now.
Notice all this time.
Is this some sort of puzzle room? Find the Blood of Lathander. Very elaborate traps block our path down this passageway. Whatever sits at the end must be worth protecting. Remove some ancient... Okay. So this is like a trap room or something. I need to be very careful here. Let's just short rest and make sure everyone's up for this.
Wits and blades always sharp.
If we separate the group and get one person going at a time, maybe we can not all get...
this trespasser, turn back, lest your life be forfeit.
There's an energy source that we can attack. Is there anything else in this room to interact with? I do not see anything. We cannot go through this barricade. Okay.
Never a dull moment.
Depp. Fireball. Firebolt again. There we go. Let's get one person in the room at a time. Most likely our tankiest character going in would be good. Get a Shield of Faith on you. Our AC now sits at 23. Fantastic.
On I go.
Okay, we're in turn-based mode now. I don't see anything to interact with besides this Dawnbreaker thing to disarm. Oh, I've got the wrong bloody character. This is gonna hurt me. Have I brought enough disarm kits in here? Okay, it just did a little bit of damage. Doesn't seem to have hurt me too much. But we still got to try to disarm this thing. So let's bring Astarion in.
Yes, let's.
Can we get Shadowheart out of there?
How delicious.
Go on, Astarion, you can do this. That should be enough. And does that open up this area?
Lathander's light may be infinite, but his mercy is not. Return. Now.
Can we go around the side? Nope. How do we open this door then? We've disarmed this trap. Bring everyone in. There's no checks or anything. Did we break this thing? I don't understand what we do. Ah, there's like a path around the side. Interesting. Again, we'll get Shadowheart in there by herself, but let's just jump this thing first. There's the energy source. So we'll get Dep to take care of that.
Not as bad as it could have.
And that opens up that doorway. Okay. Astarion, go ahead and disarm this thing. That didn't work. Oh wait, we just barely got it with a 14. Nice. Go Astarion, such a beast. Alright, we've got these braziers that are burning here that we can interact with. There were no braziers in the last room, so it must have something to do with them. Do we just put them out? No. Bring the rest of the party in. Ah, I see it. It's down there, the energy source. How do we hit that though?
Still alive, so that's progress.
We walk out here. Can we shoot this thing now?
Blood follows me everywhere.
There we go. I got rid of that. Have a look in the next room. Looks like we've got a bunch of statues and stuff. Looks scary. Is this the end? Looks like a morning star over there. I'm gonna let Shadowheart go by herself first and see what this room holds. We bested the secret chamber's traps. We should see what they were guarding. Alright, apparently we're done. That wasn't too hard. The Blood of Lathander. We found it.
Let's see.
Insert an item.
An ornate mace hovers before you, suspended in a shaft of brilliant light. A fist-sized piece of amber flecked with crimson is set in the handle, emitting a radiance all its own. This mace certainly has a very unusual design.
Leave the mace where it is because this looks like a legendary item, but we need to put something there so that we can grab it, I think. Do we know what we have to insert in this crest panel? We all failed our history checks. Just quickly check our inventory. Was there anything we picked up that can help us? What if we put an agate in there? Invalid combination. What do we put in here? I'm guessing just reaching in there to grab it is a mistake, right?
You stand before the mysterious mace once. This mace must be the legendary Blood of Lathander. The amber is said to contain the blood of the Morning Lord himself.
Reach into the light and grab the mace.
You recall all the measures meant to keep you from reaching this place. Taking this mace would surely lead to something quite disastrous.
That's what I thought. Better leave the mace where it is for now. Okay. Is there something I'm missing? Alright, so trying to take this thing out without putting whatever obvious thing we need to put in here is a mistake, and I'll be honest, I could not figure out what we need to do. I don't know if I've missed something obvious or whether I'm just meant to know some background lore. So I had to look this up a bit, which is a little bit of a cheat, but we have to go back up and solve the stained glass thing puzzle from last episode. So let's make our way back out over to the Rosimorn Monastery and let's go solve that puzzle. Now, if I can remember where that puzzle even was, it was over here somewhere. And it was in this, like, stained glass window. This way, I believe? Yeah, here. Alright, let's try to figure out what we're meant to do here.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels.
Let's have a look at it again. Image of Dawnmaster Seed.
Consecration of the monastery, conducted by Dawnmaster Seed.
Stockhold?
Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Welkin Glory?
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory beckons forth the rising sun in Lathander's name. Dawnmaster Vasaid wielding... The rest of the inscription and picture has shattered away.
Interesting. So I think it has something to do with these things. These plaques.
Dawnmaster Welkin Glory.
And apparently it has something to do with these ceremonial weapons that I picked up before. So if we just place them on top of these things, maybe? Remember we picked up these ceremonial longswords before? So we just drop them and place them on here, maybe? Ah, there we go. It lit up. Nice. Okay. So we just got to find the right ceremonial weapons. Now we noticed that this person has a hammer and we have a ceremonial hammer.
Monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels.
I think it was Dawnmaster Seed has the hammer.
Of the monastery, conducted by Dawnmaster Seed.
So let's find Dawnmaster Seed.
Dawnmaster Seed.
Now we know we have a ceremonial hammer in our bag as well. Over here, a ceremonial mace. So we'll drop... Hey, what happened? I knocked myself down with the ceremonial mace. Come on, put it here. That didn't work. Let's try putting it over this side then. I'll just pick it up and go put it over there. There we go. That mace is apparently for...
Dawnmaster Stockhold.
Stockhold. That's the broken one. So there should be 2 more ceremonial weapons somewhere. There's a ceremonial longsword. Oh no, that's our ceremony. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Alright, I'm going to find the rest of the ceremonial weapons. So let's just take a look around here. It must be all around here somewhere. Here we go. I found something in this, if you remember this enchanted room with the Guardian, there was a ceremonial battle axe over here. So let's go back and put that in. I'm not sure how someone's meant to organically figure this out. I know I had to look up a guide, but I mean, what we were meant to do to find this out ourselves, I don't really know. Ceremonial battle axe. Let's try putting that here. Ow. Okay. I'm knocking myself down doing this. What the hell is going on? What the heck? Can we do it out of the way a little bit? Okay. That's weird. Try putting it on the other altar. Alright, let's try to get this axe onto this podium. There you go. Now it's all lit up. That's 3 of them. Do we have to light up this 4th one? Or do we just talk to it?
Notable keepers adorn these intricate panels. Evensong before the Zenith Day.
What's this guy holding? Nothing.
Master Stockhold.
Wait, which one are we missing? This one over here.
Dawnmaster Seed.
Dawnmaster Seed?
Monastery's notable keepers adorn the reconsecration.
She's holding some sort of weird mace.
By Dawnmaster Seed.
Okay. Let's try to find this weird mace. So this was not the mace. This was the axe, the sword, and this is like a morning star. That is definitely not a hammer. So we need to look for a ceremonial, I don't know what that is, a ceremonial battle hammer. Let's go around and have a gander. We might have missed something somewhere. I'm sure I've picked up every single green thing that I've come across. I'm suspecting, do you remember the eagle's nest from last episode? Maybe it's something up on the roof. And we were like, what is up here? There's like an eagle's nest for no reason. Just running around holding Alt to see if I've missed anything vital. Getting attacked by twisting vines over here for some reason. Ceremonial warhammer, there it is. But it's being guarded by eagles. Oh god. So we have to kill these eagles. Unless we can somehow convince them to go away. Might want to get the rest of my party up here though. I don't know where they've gone. They've never even made it into the building. Hilarious. Wonder if there's a non-battle-y way we can get these eagles to relinquish their stuff. But I don't think so. We're gonna have to just take them out, maybe? You reckon Astarion can just like sneakily take it? I think if we get too close, they're just gonna attack us. You know what? Let's just take them out. They only got 44 HP. Let's get Shadowheart to go talk to them, maybe. If we do get into combat, we definitely want Lae'zel up here and ready to go. I don't want to touch these crystals because that might make them angry.
A formidable weapon. Was this used on my people?
Okay. Get Shadowheart to have a chat with these eagles.
See what I can glean.
The eagle eyes you warily, but doesn't attack.
Yeah, definitely if I take this thing, they're gonna attack, right? Like 100%. I'm kind of tempted to just take it. No.
What a day.
Let's get Astarion to open up on them. Or should we get Depth to open up on them? If we pull back a little bit, we can test Firebolt out. Recover a rank 3 spell slot.
My faith will guide me.
Let's pull Shadowheart out a bit. And let's pull Lae'zel out a bit. I don't know why she's standing in vines. Ow. Don't want to be doing that while I'm in the middle of combat. Okay. Shadowheart's on very low health. That's okay. Or maybe it's not okay. Just cure wounds on ourselves. Oh, I'm out of spell slots. That's fine. I'm out of short rests anyway. After this, we're going to need a long rest. But we should be able to take these two eagles, no problem. Let's go with Firebolt. Should be able to hit both of these. Like this. If I hit him like this, it's not actually going to do any damage, is there? Oh yeah, that's not even going to do any damage. Alright, never mind. Get Astarion to engage. Gain advantage on your next attack roll. I can't cast that on myself. Yeah, that's useless. Oh, by the way, we haven't even used this yet at all. We can conjure a familiar. These things seem very useless. Infectious bite summons a frog, a crab that with crippling pinch. Okay. Let's get the crab up there. Forgot we spec'd into one level of range up. Alright, let's go with a sneak attack and we'll just hit this one. 29 damage. Alright, we're in it now. Hide Astarion. Shadowheart, you're gonna have to go up and do some stuff. Probably just gonna get you to whack stuff, really. There's nothing else you can really do without any spell slots. You can whack stuff, or we can cast Sacred Flame. Let's just whack it. 7 damage. Sure, take it. You've got superiority die again, so we'll get a maneuvering attack on you. And that's one eagle down. Sorry, eagle friend. I didn't mean to kill you all, but... Nice.
Time to push my luck again.
Dep, you're up. We'll just go for damage. 90% chance with this. 34 damage, very good. And we've got a crab that can't really move my... Oh, God, I moved into the entangled. Useless crab. Let's just shoot at it. Should take it down pretty easily. Nice. Sorry, birds. I didn't mean to kill you guys, but... I need your sword. I need your mace now to get this legendary hammer. They don't even have any loot. Let's take this ceremonial mace that we were after. Or warhammer, I should say. Nothing else in these nests. Let's head back down. So I think the way we were meant to solve this was when we came into this room, we should have noticed that this ceremonial longsword was here and that this was lit up, and that when we picked up the ceremonial longsword, that it unlit this thing and known that this was some sort of puzzle. I think that was the thing we were meant to, like, logically arrive at. But let's chuck this down now. Hopefully I won't hurt myself. There we go. That opened a door. Nice. And that gets us a pouch with a Dawnmaster's crest. Note to the Dawnmaster. To the next Dawnmaster. I don't think we're going to make it, but the blood is secure. We close it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it. If anyone else tries, the walls will fall, and they won't get out of here alive. Ah, nice. Should that happen, pray for the Rosemorn Monastery, but do not mourn. It's for the best. In death and new life always. Wow, if we picked up that thing without this crest, would we have pretty much destroyed this entire monastery and taken down the entire Creche with us? Who knows? Tempted to just save and do it and find out, but let's not do that. What we should do is go down into the Creche and try to access that chamber again. Now, is this entire Creche angry at us is the other question. Doesn't look like everyone is... No, everyone is angry at us. We can no longer trade or do anything. The whole Creche is gonna murder us if we engage in combat with them. How do we get to the place we want to go to? It is through the captain's quarters. Okay. So we're going to have to engage in some more combat. Sure, that's fine. I might take a long rest before we do that, though.
Very well.
Might as well chat to everyone before we take on this fight.
I just thought of something.
I have defied Vlaakith. Unthinkable. Still, we must use the Zaithisk at the Creche Infirmary. It is the only way to cleanse these tadpoles from our brains.
Hatchery with a single egg. How many does a clutch usually contain?
Kalir's clutch held 3 dozen eggs, more or less. Though I've learned of creches that harbored 100.
Githyanki look quite humanoid. How did you evolve to lay eggs?
Humanoid. How I despise the term. Githyanki are quite superior to humans. Our biology slates state that Githyanki came to lay eggs after we escaped Illithid enslavement and took to the astral plane. It's an asexual process, a favorable change by any estimation. Hideous to imagine a life where I couldn't partake in the pleasures of sex without the looming threat of bearing children.
Okay. Who does the laying? I'm curious about the logistics.
Shukiani. Githyanki chosen by Vlaakith herself to bear young. The Queen assigns when and where they must lay, and how many eggs they must bear. The Shukiani pass their eggs in the material plane. In the astral, time barely passes. It is a meticulous process, carefully timed so that the eggs hatch at once.
Cool. And I think we just want to have a chat with Shadowheart out of everyone else. Where is Shadowheart?
Faith protects me.
Right in front of us.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Something the matter?
Okay, Shadowheart has nothing to say. That makes it easy. Go to bed. Alright, we're gonna have to go outside and just murder everyone else. I hope we Oh, you know, I kind of regret not, basically not exploring this in more detail before we came and just aggroed everyone here, because I don't know what I've missed out now. But yeah, let's just go through the captain's quarters and try to head back down there. Oh wait, is this the way to go to the secret chamber? Or was it back here somewhere in the captain's quarters? I don't remember. Where did we go? No, we went through the captain's quarters and then we went down into here. I'm so confused. Yeah, the captain's quarters are through there. That's where we want to get back to the Morning Star. But we're going to have to get through these guys, which has 80, 32, 28. So let's see if we can't surprise attack them.
Let's not get caught.
I think I want to get Depp in there and try to do as much damage as we can. Then we want to get pretty much everyone in there, but we want to front with these guys. So you and Shadowheart. Let's ungroup them. Your crab can be up the front as well. Sure, why not? And we'll engage with Death. Try out our fireball. We still haven't tried out our fireball yet. This looks like a pretty good use case for it. 65% chance, rank 3 fireball. 65% chance, doesn't seem very high. Get Shadowheart to bless everybody. 1, 2, 3. Oh. The bless triggered everybody. That's silly. Alright, I made a mistake. Mistakes were made. That's okay. Depp is going last as well, so this fireball's not happening. Weapon dropped. Oh no. Alright, I gotta be careful of that. Ow. So this is the worst engage that possibly could have happened. And for some reason, I've dropped my weapon and I'm running away. So 2 of my people are now useless. Great. Well, Shadowheart's... Wait, whose turn is it? Lae'zel's turn? I want Lae'zel to attack this, but she doesn't have enough movement. So we'll go for a disarming attack on this guy, maybe. Make him drop his weapon. We'll go action surge. Now we'll try again. Did a lot of damage, but not dropping his weapon. Fair enough. Alright, what can you even do while you're fearful and everything? There's nowhere you can run to. You got no movement. You can't sneak attack. You can only use your melee attack. Can't move. Oh, lord. I can try to dash over and grab my weapon.
That's mine.
And I guess I'll use my action to equip my weapon then. That's my action done.
Can't give up.
Alright, now for you, we're probably just going to use your big AoE. Oh, that bless was a big mistake. That's fine. Hit everybody. Great. Probably want to heal Depp.
We need everyone alive.
Okay, maybe I can't heal Depp. How many attacks of opportunity am I going to provoke doing that? Never mind. Bless is still on, so I can't do any other concentration spells. Now it's just Depp. Now, without your abilities, what can you do? 60% chance to hit that. 36 damage. I guess we'll just... See, Fireball is too AoE-ish to use on these dudes. Let's just go for the 85% chance of this. 43 damage. We killed the main guy, which is great. Shadowheart's tanking all the wolves. Excellent. Oh, these wolves hurt. Ow, ow, ow. Should we take out the wolves or should we take out this guy? Probably take out this mage first. Let's go for a maneuvering attack. Nice. And then we can move or something or cast something. force maneuver. Give it to Astarion so he can get somewhere. Can we knock this guy? 2 damage? No, it's always 1 damage.
I'm ready.
Alright, Astarion, you need to disengage. And then go somewhere and hide, I guess. And then we can sneak attack. 88% chance. Sure, we'll take it. 20 damage crit, 1 health. Oh man, they're all on 1 health. Nothing I do here can do 1 damage. Can we flourish on this? Flourish does 1 to 4 bludgeoning damage, or we can offhand attack, which is great as well. But that's a bonus action, so if we use it to move or anything, that's not going to happen. So we're just cunning action hide, I guess.
On the hunt.
Alright. Now we'll let them do their thing. Sure, you're going to shoot at depth, makes sense. Missile snaring. Nice. Love missile snaring. He's looking for me. He can't find me. Alright. Now, let's try to whack this thing and kill it. Probably do like a level 1 burning hands on both of these. 12 damage, amazing. And that's it.
Where do I go from here?
Dep, you're gonna need to go pick up your weapon at some point, but for now, let's just magic missiles and kill everything. Level 1 magic missiles will take you out, and then we'll do as much damage as we can to you. Nice, 9 damage. You can just keep taking the wolf. That's nothing's gonna happen to you. Whack him. He's down. Let's head towards the wolf.
On the move.
Let's have some fun.
You can sneak attack the wolf. Oh, path is blocked. What?
Moving. Let's find some prey.
Can we hit it from here? Oh, we missed. 91% chance miss. Nice.
My faith will protect me.
You can just whack it, I guess.
I can't even catch my breath.
Dep, you can come over and grab your weapon. No, not enough movement. Sure. What can we do? Let's just use our cantrip. It does extra damage now. 17 damage cantrips. That's crazy. Equip our weapon before we forget. There we go. Is this a wand? It's a quarterstaff, but it's a one-handed quarterstaff. Can I equip a second one? Would think that would be a two-handed weapon, but anyway.
I'll take this way.
Let's continue down this way now. I wonder if there was a peaceful resolution at the Creche. I mean, we could have just handed over the artifact, I suppose, and then gone into the artifact, and then maybe the Creche wouldn't have been angry at us. I didn't mean to go through this secret chamber. I didn't realize going through this secret chamber thing would inadvertently cause the entire Creche to be angry at us. I didn't think this hallway counted as leaving the room. But I think we'll just grab this thing and then we'll figure out what to do next episode. Back through the secret stairway. We shouldn't have to do any of these tests anymore. We should just be able to go over here and shove that Dawn Star thing into here and grab this mace. Our first legendary weapon of the playthrough. It's unfortunate I couldn't figure this out on my own and had to look up a little bit of guidance for it. But alas, let's just grab it. Let's chuck that in there. Insert. Boom. We got our first item. Nice. Steal the blood of the Lathander from underneath the monastery. Steal? I didn't steal it. I earned it. You earned this. Shadowheart, your mace now. Looks hectic. Check this out. It is a +3 weapon. I think +3 is the highest you can get in the game. And once per long rest, when your hit points are close to 0, you regain 2 to 12 hit points. That's really useful. Allies within 9 meters also regain 1 to 6 hit points. Pretty useful. Lathander's light sheds a holy light in a 6-meter radius in combat. Fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded unless they succeed a constitution saving throw. Great. And we get Sunbeam, a level 6 evocation spell. That sounds pretty insane to me. Can we examine this thing and see what Sunbeam and stuff does? 6 to 48 damage, a 68 radiant damage. It's an action. A beam of brilliant light sears and blinds all creatures in its path. That sounds insane. Look at that. I don't want to do it on my teammate, but it seems it will hit my teammate as well. That's crazy. Once per long rest. Okay, I just used it. Shouldn't have used it. I should have tested it on some actual enemies, because we're about to get into some fights, I think. But is that it? Is that all this thing does? Well, I mean, I should say all this thing does. It does quite a lot. I lose 1 AC for it, which is fine, I guess. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. Sheds holy light in a 6-meter radius. Is that thing just a passive? I guess this is just a passive. Fiends and undead. So we're going to be like really good against fiends and undead. They're just going to constantly be blinded against Shadowheart. Nice. 6 meters is not that far though. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's head back over here and then we'll continue on our main quest. Now the artifact is over here. Should we take the artifact? We can't go into it anymore, I don't think. So if we click it, what happens? Yeah, okay, so we can still go into it, but since we've already angered the Creche anyway, let's not. But can we take the artifact back? We might as well steal the egg while we're here as well. The Inquisitor called the artifact the Astral Prism. We communicated with the Lich Queen Vlakith, who told us there's someone inside the artifact and we should kill them. We can combine the artifact with the Planecaster to enter it. Can we not do that? Or have we just lost the artifact? Feels like we need to go in there. But apparently we also have to go over around here to see if we can cure ourselves over... We'll steal the egg and yeah, in the infirmary somewhere we were meant to go and try to cure ourselves. We're probably going to have to clear out the rest of the Creche. So we're going to do that next episode. We'll leave it here this episode. We've done quite a lot. Found ourselves our first legendary weapon, which is fantastic. The Blood of Lathander. If you don't want to miss out on what's next, don't forget to leave a like and sub, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.